Mr. Speaker, sir, the state holds two types of land in trust for the indigenous landowners, Schedule A and Schedule B. Schedule A is land that once belonged to a landowning unit that has become extinct. Schedule B is land that was not claimed during the initial sittings of the then Native Land Commission in the early part of the 1900s. Since the inception of the return of these lands project in the early 2000s, total number of leases identified under SSA and SSAB is 3,500. So within Schedule A and Schedule B leases, 3,500 leases sit within it. 3,100 has been verified and has been transmitted to the TLTB. The balance of 400, Mr. Speaker, sir, is to be completed within the 2025-2026 financial year. It's important, Mr. Speaker, to note that the active leases identified, as I had spoken about before, 3,100 of them are transmitted by the Director of Lands to the Itoke Land Trust Board, and the Itoke Land Trust Board are also notified of the expired leases for renewal as per their own procedures. Mr. Speaker, all the survey field work, for example, for those lands which has, unfortunately, had double tenure, 40 of them have been identified. These are parcels of land which have been leased by the state and at the same time also leased by TLTB. So those 40 have been identified and they've been completed in the last financial year of 2024 to 2025. And so the ministry is in the final stages of the process and completing the lease administration part of all parcels of surveyed land, which is also anticipated to be completed in the next financial year. There are challenges identified in this project, as I have identified before, double tenure leases, and this requires the engagement of the Itoke Land and Fisheries Commission with our surveyors to properly demarcate the boundaries. This has been collaboratively achieved between the ministry surveyors and the surveyors from the ITLFC. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.